die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. And that this one. Yeah. And this speak he not of himself, but being the high priest, that the year he prophesied that Jesus should die for that nation, and not for the nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of God that were scattered abroad. Then from that day forth they took counsel together to put him to death. Jesus therefore stop it, cat. Get down. Jesus therefore walked no more openly among the Jews, but went thence unto a country near to the wilderness, into a city called Ephraim, and there continued with his disciples. The Jews' Passover was nigh at the hand, nigh at the hand, and many went out of the country up to Jerusalem before the Passover to purify themselves. Then sought they of Jesus, and spake amongst themselves as they stood in the temple, What think ye that he will stop? Get down, cat. Stop it. Now both. Oh, sorry. They sought they for Jesus, and spoke among themselves as they stood in the temple. What think ye that he will not come to the feast? Now both the chief priests and the Pharisees had given a commandment that if any man knew where he were, he should shew it, that they might take him. Chapter 12. That Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, which had been dead, whom he raised from the dead. There they made him a supper, and Martha served, but Lazarus was one of them that sat at the table with him. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with the odor of the ointment. Then saith one of the disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, which should betray him, why was not this ointment sold for these 300 penitents and given to the poor? This he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief, and had the bag and bear what was put therein. Then Jesus said, Let her alone. Against the day of my burying, hath she kept this. For the poor always ye have with you, but me ye have not always. Much people of the Jews therefore knew that he was there, and they came not for Jesus' sake only, but that they might see Lazarus, also whom he had raised from the dead. The chief priests consulted that they might put Lazarus also to death, because that by reason of him many of the Jews went away and believed on Jesus. On the next day, much people that were come to the feast, when they heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem, took branches of palm trees and went forth to meet him, and cried, Hosanna, blessed is the King of Israel that comes in the name of the Lord. And Jesus, when he had found a young ass, sat therein, as it is written, Fear not, daughter, of Zion. Behold, the king comes sitting on an ass colt. The Son of Man is to be glorified. I can't see. What is it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Hey. No, you're not going over there. Son of Man to be glorified. These things understood not his disciples. Not his disciples at the first. But when Jesus was glorified, they remembered that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. Hey! It's Henry gonna get dirty. Getting dirty. Move. Go. Move, cat. Forgive me. Alright. Where were we? That's a little far. There it is. No, that's 14. Not there yet. Not there yet. Stop it. Took bread. These things understood that not his disciples at first, but when Jesus was glorified, they remembered that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. The people, therefore, that was with him when he called Lazarus out of the grave and raised him from the dead, bear record. For this case, the people also met him, for that they heard that he Cassandra Anyways. For this cause, the people also met him, for that they heard that he done this miracle. That the Pharisees therefore said amongst themselves, perceive ye how ye prevail nothing. Behold, the world is gone after him. And there were certain Greeks among them that they came up to worship at the feast. The same came therefore to Philip, which was to Bethsaida of Galilee, and desired him, saying, Sir, we would see Jesus. Philip cometh and telleth Andrew. And again, Andrew Philip tell Jesus. And Jesus answered them, saying, The hour is come, that the Son of Man should be glorified. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall unto the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. That loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. If any man serve me, let him follow me, and where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. Now is my soul troubled. And what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. But for this cause came unto this hour. Father, glorify thy name. They came there, a voice from heaven, saying, I have both glorified it and will glorify it again. The people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered. Others said an angel spake to him. Jesus answered and said, the voice came not because of me, but for your sakes. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. And I, if I lift it up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. This he said, signifying that death he should die. The people answered him, We have heard out of the law that Christ abideth forever. And how sayest thou, the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is the Son of Man? Then Jesus said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in the darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things speak Jesus, and departed, did hide himself from them. But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. That the saying of Esaias, the prophet, might be fulfilled, which he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report, and to him hath the arm of the Lord been revealed. Therefore they could not believe, because the Esaias said again, He hath blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their hearts, and be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Esaias when he saw his glory, and spake of him. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers, also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogues. For they love the praise of men more than the praise of God. Jesus cried and said, He that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he that seeth me seeth him that sent me. I come a light into the world, that whoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hears my words, and believe not, I judge him not. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. He that rejecteth me, and receiveth not my word, hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me, he gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. Wit and ye are clean, but not all. For he who should betray him therefore said he, Ye are not all clean. So after he washed their feet, and had taken his garment, and was set down again, he said unto them, Know ye what I have done to you? Ye call me Master and Lord, and ye say, Well, for so I am. If then your Lord and Master have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example, that you should do as I have done to you. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than the Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. If ye know that these things happy are ye if ye do them. I speak not of you, all I know whom I have chosen, but that the scripture may be fulfilled. He that eateth bread with me hath lifted his heel against me. Now I tell you before it comes, that when it is come to pass, ye that believe that I am he, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that received whomsoever he that I send received me, and he that received me receives him that sent me. When Jesus had thus said, he was troubled in spirit, and testified and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. Then the disciples looked one another, doubting of whom he speak. Now there was leaning on Jesus' bosom one of his disciples, Simon Peter, therefore beckoned to him, that he should ask who it should be of whom he speak. He then lying on Jesus' breast, saith unto him, Lord, who is it? Jesus answered, He it is to whom I shall give a sop when I have dipped it. And when he had dipped the sop, and give it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon, and after the sop Satan entered into him, and then said Jesus unto him, That thou dost do quickly. Now no man at the table knew for what intent he spake this unto him. For some of them thought, because Judas had the bag, that Jesus had said unto him, Buy those things that we have need of against the feast, or that he should give something to the poor. He then, having received the sop, went immediately out, and it was night. Therefore, when he was gone out, Jesus said, Now is the Son of Man glorified, and God is glorified in him. If God be glorified in him, God shall also glorify him in himself, and shall straightway glorify him. Little children, yet a little me. And as I said unto the Jews, Whither I go, ye cannot come. So now I say to you, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another. I loved you, that ye also love one another. By shall all men know that ye are all my disciples, if ye have loved one another. Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, whither goest thou? Jesus answered him, Whither I go, thou canst not follow me now, but thou shalt follow me afterwards. Peter said unto him, Lord, why can I not follow thee now? I will lay down my feet for thy sake. Jesus answered him, Wilt thou lay down thy life for my sake? Verily, verily, I say unto thee, the cock shall not crow till thou hast denied me thrice. Blessed be the word of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.